into his work early on, and the right-handed batter will join him in the middle to get this innings started.
First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Massive outside edge.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Cuts that off well in the infield. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Caught, and that's stuck.
Babar, the new man in the middle. He wants to get feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. 1
gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Agar, the spinner, coming into the attack. Yep. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here. Yes. Gone. Great reflexes.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. End of the over. The Sixers, 17 for 2.
2 overs done in the power play, and they're off to a good start.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Jeez, timed that well.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will he reply?
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Out in the middle, lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch.
Enrique's coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a solid shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Enriquez ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Gone. Great catch.
Silk, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That was just a pour over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
Just ahead of the required run rate right now. One more over in the power play. Possibility of making some gains to their advantage next over, perhaps.
Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Curran in the middle will want to get the feet moving from the get-go.
Shot. Should be runs here. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Bowled him straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Davies, left-handed tail-ender, taking guard.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Gone. Knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit.
Middled that one. Great time. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. Could that be out? Looks like it. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match. Enjoy. Hello and welcome, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
They would have spoken about this ahead of the game. Even still, you look at the pitch and the conditions over. First ball for the batter, coming in.
2-4, should get what it deserved.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
All tied up in this match. Time for a super over. Nail-biting stuff.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions. Philippi, the right-hander, opening today. Dan, at 2 today, will be at the non-strike. For a big opening stand.
First ball, but didn't get anywhere near that one. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. That's a confident appeal. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
Babar out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Might look to go big again here.
A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. Sixes, 14 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Cover takes an easy catch.
Smith, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Shot, led back and punched through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Power and precision in that shot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. No. Terrible shot. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, dropped it. That's the over. And a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Yes.
Good return back from the deep.
Nice shot. Yep. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. 18 runs at it there. The sixes are 58 for 2.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Edwards, the new man in the middle. And wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings. Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
They'll get at least one here. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Enrique's just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. McAndrew showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Yes.
Could that be out? Looks like it.
Silk coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Sams with a huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Misses everything. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Silk gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Gets that away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and had been put away.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Hughes, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Great shot. At least one on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. End of another disappointing over. Warner has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
That's out. Caught.
Curran coming in the middle order. Fine-looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Bowler and fielders look really confident. The Thunder having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
Impacting outside the line. Easy decision that for the third umpire.
Hughes looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nicely played. Runs one. Warner will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Swept away fine. Should just be a single.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
McAndrew back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Timed that perfectly.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Straight through them with the slow ball. Perfectly timed.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Shatter back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack to the Thunder.
Power and precision in that shot. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the over. The batting team.
Green coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Bowler into the attack to the Thunder.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely bowling. Bowling fielders look really confident. Great on drive there. Punched away through the gap, and there'll be at least 2 runs here. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Green recovers well in that over. Gets back on track with an economical over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
Davies coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Shatter coming back into the attack. Has done well so far. Nice shot. Run is possible. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 9 off it. The Sixers are 144 for 7.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
going with spin now. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot. At least one on offer. Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Davies ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Yep. Shot. Should be runs here. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 15th.
The new bowler is coming into the attack.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
No. Terrible shot. Billings with a fantastic bit of fielding. Great stuff.
The left-hander out in the middle will look to assert themselves early on. He's got their tail up.
Heavy runs here.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run-out.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
End of the 16th over. The batting team now 9 for.
They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out. Hughes looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Kerr, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
There could be a couple if they hustle. It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Kerr, fortunate there. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. 5 runs in that over. The Sixers are 164 for 9.
Been some really good overs strung together. Have taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Straight to the fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot. Misses everything. Oh, great running. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away.
A bit more. Nicky Taras, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start.
on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Massive outside edge. That's the over. Bowling like that really puts the pressure on as this match comes to its conclusion.
It's been an excellent middle section of the innings. Required rate hasn't really blown out beyond 10 much these last few overs. They're in a good position.
Edged it. No one there. Could be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
That's a solid shot. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4. Couldn't get it through the field.
No shot offered there.
Nicely played.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well and the confidence is starting to build.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Everyone's gone up.
This field's looking for more balance between attack and defence.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Good return back from the deep.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'll get at least 1 here.
Some moves are being made in the field, looking pretty balanced between defence and attack.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Huge edge. Over the Thunder, 160 for 3.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Just 2 to win.
Thick edge. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. They need 1 to win.
Perfectly timed. That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.